Hey guys, so this video I think is going to be about, I was asked to do one on runes and artifacts and gear. The thing about gear is very simple. Equip your highest stuff, but don't, like, if you have a full set of 1 star and you want to move up to 2 stars, wait until you have like 2 or 3 of them. So let me see if I can find him. So here I have a full set of red 1 star, but I don't feel like moving up to red 2 star until I have like 3 of them. And, until you get a full set like this. The reason for that is because they have set bonuses on them. The more that you have on them, the more bonuses that you get. So you benefit from, waiting, from getting all of the set bonuses of the lower level before moving up into the next level, just to, maximize your stats. Runes, or no, let's start with artifacts. So artifacts, is pretty, in most cases, or up to, let's see, blue and then yellow. Blue and yellow basically only have specific do damage to a specific class, like extra damage to warrior, extra damage to wanderer, extra damage to mage, all of that. So those are, all they do is buff attack a little bit, but what they're really useful for is for getting you a little bit further in Den of Secrets. So maybe level up all the ones that are against the classes that really happen to be bugging you. A common one is when there's a lot of Freyas or there's a lot of Earthandes, then you're going to want to get the ones that are anti-mage or anti-cleric, like so. But aside from that, just equip them on whoever. And leveling them up is not too bad, because as long as you're idling, you're going to get a ton of yellow, or usually blue artifacts. You can see I have 730 of these. They just come from, let's see if I've got some right now. I've got 13 of them right there. So they just come from idling. Obviously that only applies to, certain levels. Let's see real quick if I can see where they start dropping from. Oh, well, okay, so there's actually a green too. I forgot about that because I don't have any. Anyway, they've been dropping in levels since 7, or before that. Since 7, it looks like. Here is all just regular gear. Okay, so basically after stage 7, they start dropping these artifacts, and they just, yeah. But the thing is, when you get above yellow level and you get to purple, there's about 2. As far as I've personally seen, there's only 2 extra ones. There's even more extra ones in the red level, but I'll get to that in a bit. So in the purple level, what I found is this one, which is HP and speed. That is best for warriors, anyone that needs to tank. So try and focus on those. At max level, it looks like this: 6% HP, 24 speed. The speed is good for warriors because if they have like a healing skill, you want them to get it out faster. Alternatively, you could just focus on the speed and use that on slower characters such as Mega or Vivienne, or all the healers that are just too slow regularly. Even though they have cleric speed, it doesn't hurt to get them, or they have cleric speed from guild tech. It doesn't hurt to make them even faster. The other one that I've seen is, I believe it's on my Freya, is this one, is attack and hit rate. And when you get to, let me see, when you get to higher than like 10% or 10,000 attack on someone, let me see if I can, so like this Wolnir only has 9,900 attack. So okay, so this Scarlet has 9,200. Oh, she's actually got gear. Never mind. So like a high level 5 star, a high damage 5 star, or maybe a low level 6 star and up. When you get to that point, this 8% damage actually is higher than the regular 840. Let me see. So these are just 840 attack. So 8% of 7,000 is already. No, I have my math wrong. 8% of like 8,500, let's say, is already higher than this. So the only bonus to using that is to get the targeted soul class, but if you're using them as like general purpose damage, then you would rather have the 8% damage. So for attack, the thing to think about is that certain characters, their healing or their attack, their special moves are based on their attack. So actually, what you might notice is on Forest Healer, his healing is, based on his attack, 89% of attack, and so I have a damage rune on him just to up his attack a bit. I probably should put that 8% on him. Yeah, I probably should switch it to him instead. In fact, I'm going to do that. What? Where'd it go? Oh, no. It is here. Okay. Wait a minute, his attack went down? Alright, I'll play with that in a bit. So when you get up to red, so purple has all those specific class ones, and then it has the plus HP and speed, and it has the plus damage and it has the plus damage and hit rate. And hit rate also is very good for mages, because anyone that has like a crowd control area of effect attack that hits everybody, you kind of want to maximize that against people like, Mulan or Samurai, or, the ones that have high dodge. My gosh. What? Why won't you stop? Huh. Okay, phone won't stop ringing. So at the red level, first of all, there's a couple of extra ones. There's one that's true damage and attack. There's one that's reduced damage. True damage and attack obviously is good for all DPS, all strong attackers. There's one for reduced damage, which is great for all tanks. And there's one for plus energy and plus attack, which really doesn't do anything special. It looks like it caps at 240 energy and 240 attack, and that's nothing special, so I don't even know who would use that. But what red artifact adds is also these unique ones. So red has one of these for each class. It's basically the same stats as the normal red artifact, but with a required class on it. I only have 2 of them. You generally get them from the roulette event. So I have Undead, which is skill damage, and I have Elf, which is crit rate, which is obviously great for Centaur because he needs to crit. Another one might be Luna. Let's see here. There's one for Alliance, which is 25% skill damage. Horde is 9% crit rate. Heaven is 12% true damage, and Hell is not Hell. Undead is 25%. No, Hell is 25% skill damage. And I don't have them, so I couldn't really show them to you, but I know they're good. I just not that far yet. Actually, what's onto runes. Runes is a little bit tricky because, okay, so the first thing to know about runes is it's better to level them up and then convert them. You don't want to level them up and lock their skills because that's very expensive. You can see this one costs 1.8 million. If I lock it, it costs me 600 gems per upgrade. That's crazy. Instead, what you do is you convert it, and it's very cheap. You can see it's only 120,000. So you level it up as high as you want. A good stopping point is probably purple before it starts getting ridiculously expensive. So it goes up to purple and then red or orange and then red. Right? Is this orange? Yeah, this is orange. So higher than orange is red. I don't have 9 million gold to level. So up until about purple is a good point to stop, because that's when it costs like a few 100,000 per upgrade. Basically, you're going to see mostly HP or skill damage and hit rate. You're going to see a lot of attack. This one's crit rate because Tesla crits. On my tanks, I have like just HP, and I haven't, optimized these because they're very expensive and I'm very broke. But so in general, I mean, easy to say, HP on tanks, damage on, do I have, yeah, like attack, plus attack percentage and plus attack on all your damage dealers. You want plus attack on some healers, like this guy. I have attack on him. And yeah, that's it. You kind of can only see healing or attack, HP, and like crit rate, skill damage, all that. And it doesn't make a huge difference, I think. And all the rest of my people, I kind of have random stuff. I just leveled up their runes, not heavily. So I have crit rate on Centaur. You'll notice that this guy has crit rate and HP. Tesla has crit rate and I think crit damage. Probably should be the other way around, but that's the way it rolls. Now, the sad thing about runes is they're locked to the character, so the reason I say stop at purple is to not invest too heavily into a character you may end up not even using. So you'll see that these people kind of just have low level whatever runes. I'm not even trying with them. I'm just kind of wearing whatever. So there, stop at purple. Once you get to this purple, just convert around until you get to the one you want, until you happen to have like a massive windfall of resources, and then maybe take them up a few levels. But because my final team is not set right now, actually it kind of is, but they're not leveled up high enough to actually use them, so I'm kind of waiting a bit. I'm trying to level up this Freya, who's 131. I'm trying to level up this Heaven's Judge, who's 122, and I really only get the resources to put like 4 or 5 levels in them per day, and it's not going very smoothly. Speaking of that, I'm broke again. So that's kind of a rundown on runes and artifacts. Gear. For gear, one of the things you gotta realize is that at a certain point, it's more inefficient to forge them. I find a point to stop is about maybe 4 or 5 levels below your maximum level. That way, you kind of get enough from idling that you can level them and you don't spend too much on it. Because if I was to take this green all the way up to like even purple 1, you need 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729. I would need 729 of these just to get up to this, and the crafting cost on that, the forging cost on that would just be ridiculous. So what I do is I kind of sell everything. At this point, I'm at red 2-star.
Oh no.
So I sell gold 1-stars. I keep the gold 2-stars because they're cheap to forge, and there's a daily quest for forging, and you don't get enough gold to do it otherwise, so I just kind of keep them around. Otherwise, I kind of focus on forging higher. You can see I have a lot of unforged gear, and that's because I'm extremely poor. I have 900,000 gold, and if you look, oops, do I have one? I can't even forge purple 4-star. Great. Oh wait, that's 2 of them. That's normally only 600,000. Well, these cost $1 million. The red 1-stars, they cost $1 million. So as you get higher, prepare to be even more broke. So that's that. Let me know if you have any questions, or if I didn't address something that you thought I should address. I'll record. Leave me comments, leave me whatever. Any feedback is good. I'll take requests and record whatever video people are looking for advice on. Meanwhile, look at this. I have 85. Hopefully I get enough by next month. Kind of disappointed because I can't pull anything this month. I pulled 0. Alright, that's my video. I will see you next time.